And that breaking news alert this morning is out of Oceanway, where firefighters are still on the scene of a house fire. It's happening on Cedar Point Drive. We know there was no one inside when this fire started.
News 4 Jax reporter Aaron Farrar is on the scene. Aaron, you learned the house was up for sale.
Because we see that for sale sign in the front yard. That was one thing we saw as soon as we got to this point of seeing the actual house. It was about a little bit of a walk to get to this point. But you can see the extent of the damage from our vantage point. You see several of the windows blown out, the door is gone. The fire chief here, Brandon Smith, says when the crews got here, the fire was through the roof. So most of the roof is gone, especially toward the front of the house. You even see even toward the front porch area where a couple of the firefighters are in front of that part now of the burn marks on the posts as well. According to Fire Chief Brandon Smith, as we show you some video of the activity when the firefighters here, they got here around 4 o'clock this morning. And again, JFRD says the fire was through the roof, but they managed to put all of this out in about 30 minutes. Again, no one was living here at the time, according to JFRD. We see the for sale sign in front of the house. Most of the roof is gone, but there were no injuries, thankfully, to the more than 40 firefighters that responded here. For about an hour or so, firefighters were still going through the house, putting out hot spots. A lot of that activity has subsided, and the activity here is starting to dwindle now. Some of the crews are starting to leave, but some are remaining here. The state fire marshal has been called as a cause of this fire has yet to be determined. The state fire marshal will investigate the situation. As we show you the amount of firefighters and first responders that were here on Cedar Point Road, just take a look at who remains. At least 5 to 6 fire trucks are still here. There were about a dozen lining up the street here when we got here a little bit before 5 o'clock this morning. This road does remain closed for the time being. JFRD expects to be here for a little more than 30 more minutes at this point, and that's when they expect this road to open back up. As we learn more information from JFRD and the State Fire Marshal, we'll be sure to share that with you both on air and online at news4jax.com. Reporting live, I'm Aaron Farrar, Channel 4, the local station.